Imagine a perfectly balanced ecosystem, a bioluminescent forest where energy flows freely, producing giant flora and crystal-clear waterfalls. At the center of this harmony is an altruistic facilitator named Strawberry, who constantly monitors and assists the local wildlife. She works alongside her companion, Bablu the bunny, ensuring the community's daily needs are met. This diagram illustrates exactly how that system survives. A single glowing magical fruit acts as the central energy node. Energy radiates outward from this primary source to support all the surrounding flora and fauna. The forest thrives, but its architecture is inherently fragile because every organism relies entirely on this single centralized power source. The entire ecosystem shares one massive point of failure. That vulnerability is quickly exploited by a local apex predator, the wolf. His motivation is pure greed, a compulsion to hoard the environment's primary resource entirely for himself. Under the cover of darkness, the wolf removes the glowing fruit from its central position and isolates it deep within a private cave. The systemic breakdown is immediate. Without the central energy node, the forest undergoes rapid decay. Vibrant flowers begin shriveling and turning gray as the ambient light completely drains from the environment, sending the animal population into a panic. The community's elder, Owl Grandma, establishes a strict biological deadline. If the energy source is not returned by sunset, the ecosystem will experience irreversible collapse. It takes only one individual hoarding a shared resource to trigger an existential threat for the entire network. Strawberry and Bablu immediately initiate a rescue mission. Leaving the safety of the dying forest, they are highly vulnerable to the harsh, unforgiving terrain that separates them from the cave. To survive the journey, they rely on specialized traits. Strawberry provides the strategic direction, while Bablu uses his natural agility to navigate crumbling bridges and steep mountain passes. Reaching the cave, they face a severe size and strength disadvantage against the wolf. Direct combat would lead to certain failure. Instead, they deploy an asymmetric infiltration strategy, using a local squirrel as a distraction. The execution is remarkably simple but effective. The squirrel launches a barrage of acorns from a high vantage point, completely overwhelming the wolf's sensory inputs with chaotic noise and movement. When facing a physically superior opponent, coordinated, specialized teamwork creates opportunities that brute force simply cannot match. While the wolf is disoriented by the aerial assault, Strawberry quietly slips into the cave and successfully retrieves the magical fruit. But the extraction is quickly compromised. The wolf realizes the asset is gone and immediately launches a violent pursuit to reclaim it. The chase forces the wolf to play by Bablu's rules. The bunny acts as the pace setter, weaving rapidly through the dense underbrush and tight physical spaces of the forest. The wolf's large mass becomes a severe liability. He crashes into obstacles and struggles to maneuver through the complex terrain. Speed and a deep understanding of the local geography allow the smaller prey to neutralize the predator's physical advantages. Beating the biological deadline, Strawberry returns the magical fruit to its central anchor point just as the sun begins to set. This network visualization models the ensuing restoration cascade. Energy surges back through the connections, instantly re-illuminating the dead, darkened nodes outward from the central source. The physical results mirror the data. Flowers immediately bloom, ambient lighting is restored, and the wildlife shifts back to their baseline state of joy. Reinstalling the central resource repairs both the biological health and the social cohesion of the entire community in a matter of seconds. Following the chase, the defeated wolf arrives at the center of the restored forest. Logically, a community that nearly faced extinction would respond with severe punishment or permanent exile. Instead, Strawberry makes a surprising strategic choice. When the wolf apologizes, she accepts it. By offering forgiveness rather than retaliation, she actively breaks the cycle of conflict. Her reasoning exposes the core flaw of the wolf's strategy. Greed operates as a destructive zero-sum game. Hoarding resources degrades the surrounding environment until the hoarder is eventually left with nothing. Concentrating all power in a single pair of hands creates immense systemic vulnerability. But an ecosystem secured by honesty, unity, and a willingness to forgive builds an absolute lasting resilience.